Hi everyone, it's Bobby at the Paper Jungle. I have a really easy card for you this morning. This one is using Emerald Envy, very vanilla, and it's using the Hang Your Stocking stamp set and the matching Thinlits. I didn't use the stamps for this, I just used the dies, but I did use this sentiment right here for the inside. And I'll show you that. And then well, yes, I did use the stamp. Sorry about that. I used the little holly leaves and the berries on the inside and on the envelope. Here's the inside and the envelope for the one we're making today. And I stamped the back of the envelope to make it match. I've got Emerald Envy on my finger, so that's just me though. Okay, so for the dies, I used these 3 stockings. Let me grab those. These 3 little stockings, I used those 3, and I ran them through the Big Shot with some Versamark, and then I added the white embossing powder. Then I decided I wanted to cut them out, so I ran them back through and I cut them out and put the red behind them. So on the one I'm making today, I reversed it. I did use fun foam, glittered fun foam for the top of the stockings, but the one I'm making today, I'm using the Stampin' Up! Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. So I've got these 3 cut out with the Dazzling Diamonds. I've got my stockings embossed and cut out, and I'm going to reverse the colors this time and put red on green instead of green on red and see how we like that. But what I wanted to show you basically, let me put these dies up so I don't lose them. They're so little. Can't afford to lose them. On this Noel, I had a scrap of green foil that I'd had for quite some time, and I wanted to use it for the Noel on this one. But your dies will scratch these foil papers. So what I did was, let me find the Noel and I'll show you real quick. I put a piece of just plain old typing paper on top of the foil and then laid my die down and ran it through the regular sandwich on tab 1. But if you have any scratches on your top plate, it will also take the impression on the foil. So lay another piece of scrap over anything that you're not cutting, so that you don't mar it too while you're doing your die cut. And that way you won't get any scratches. You can see that this has absolutely no scratches at all on it. Kind of gives you a glare when it hits the light. Okay, let me put the Noel back. If I don't put these up, I lose them. Okay, so what I have is a piece of real red card, 4 1/4 by 11, scored in half at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I'm just going to put that down. I think I left my Snail in the other room. We'll see if we can get some white. Yeah, we can get some white out of here. So, let me smear that around. I don't want it running off the edge. Okay. And this is just going to go at the bottom of your card. Get it lined up. And with the sides. Okay. Now the Noel, I'm going to leave it until I get my stockings placed. I do need the Snail though for this. Let me grab it real quick. The Snail won't really show that much through the stocking. It's just going to be a little bit of it, just enough to tack it down. But you've got so much embossing and everything on it that it's not going to be obvious. And just stack them together like that. Oops. Once you get them put together, they're not going to go anywhere. Just stack them up and press them together with your fingers. And on this one, it's got the little scrollies in it. I popped some of them out, but I left some of them in so some would be red and some would be green. And then we need to add our little white tops. It's a really quick card to put together once you get all your little pieces cut out. And you actually don't have to emboss them if you don't want to. I just kind of enjoyed... What is going on with this? I just put this in here yesterday. It ought to have plenty in it. But it's not wanting to roll. There it goes. Maybe I've made more cards than what I realize and it's low. Who knows? I try to make several of each one as I make them. Okay, so there's your 3 stockings. And just decide how you want them placed on your card. And I had the smaller one on the other one in the middle, kind of overhanging the top. But we're going to put a ribbon up here. So here's the green. See how much we need here. Maybe about here. I always cut off too much, but better too much than not enough. I have issues with tying bows, especially, yeah, I've cut way too much, especially on camera. If it's going to give you any problems, it's going to do it when you're filming. It's kind of like Murphy's Law, right? Okay, so we're going to start the bow. See if I can do one here. There we go. Oops, it's too loose. Of course it is. I don't have anybody to hold on to it for me. Let me put a little... I've got a glue dot here. Yeah. And put a little glue dot under it. That'll help me. Just right here where I'm going to make the bow. Then it'll quit slipping and sliding on me. I don't want that to twist. There we go. Whoops, that's twisting again. I don't want it to twist. Stop it. There we go. Now I can make a bow, I think. At least I'll give it another shot. There we go. I'm going to pull these down a little bit. Whoops, got that one too tiny. Let's trim those off. Okay, now we can place our stockings. I think I'll stick with the white glue on those. The Tombow. And the third one. Doesn't take a lot. Okay. Now this little guy, he can overhang just a tiny bit. He'll still fit in the envelope. And this one, we'll put this away. And this little guy can go, whoops, yep. He can go where he's not supposed to. Okay, and we'll put that one there. I can put a little piece of a dimensional on the top of him to hold him in place. I've got a little teeny piece here I can put up underneath the top of the stocking since he's kind of, whoops, laying on the ribbon. There we go. That'll hold him in place. Now my Noel. I just need tiny pieces of little dots of. The only thing about this foil is you see little threads of it. I don't know where I got this. I've had it forever. But anyway, I'm just trying to use up some stuff I already had. Can't keep going out and buying stuff and not using what you got. It just don't make good sense. Come on, glue. Okay, right here on the end. Okay, now we can put the Noel down. And you can just decide where you want it. I'm going to put it pretty much center. So there you go. There's that one. Now all I have to do is put the inside in, and it's ready to go. The envelope's already done. So we'll put, oops, don't grab yet. Okay, there we go. There's the red, and here's the green. So it's just a matter of personal preference, which one you like the best. They both turned out really, really pretty, and it's an easy card to make. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you need any supplies, follow the link at the end of the video, and it'll take you to my Stampin' Up! Store. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.